Even and Dicey finally had a moment to catch their breath, take a breather, and...
Dicey, wait!
Never mind.
Dicey! What's happening here?
I've always been here.
Filthy water! Snake-eyed freak! Dirty one, daughter! You don't belong here, Oneer. Go back to your filth where you belong. Look at the dirty trash, Cyclops. My parents told me how Oneers live, like animals. Look at the dirty trash, Cyclops.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut...
What is going on here?
The other kids, they said I was a filthy oneer.
She is. She's not a sixer like us.
Oh, the dice doesn't lie, children.
Yeah, but she was just lucky. She's a oneer. You can smell it on her.
Oh, you think you're smarter than the black dice?
I mean, no. I just...
Oh, so now you're saying she is a sixer after all. So you've lied to me. Either way.
I mean...
Lying should be punished, Odd. Don't you agree?
You don't have to, I was just...
Now, there's no room for pity. Either everything's fair, or nothing is!
A oneer! Off to the garbage for you!
I'm not garbage.
We'll agree to disagree, love. What's this? A lunchbox? Ha! A living lunchbox! Monster! I'm gonna tell the mayor!
We're here. Let's see where here is, Dicey.
Even had a feeling, call it a hint, that her new friend Dicey would be able to open that door for her. All it would take would be a roll or two. And that feeling was correct.
Look, it's that ghost again.
Yes, I was just going to say that. But what did it want? Did you hear? The new moon is finished. It is wonderful to finally look up at the sky at night and see two perfect moons. When it comes to the new moon, I'm of two minds, and they both love it.
Good morning, world! It's a beautiful day, my favorite kind.
Any second now. Oh, curse it too. Though I suppose you can't have the sweet without the sour. Attention to town. Now hear this.
The queen is rolled or two. I repeat, the queen is rolled two.
Her will is now manifest. Long may she reign. Random rules.
Oh, a two! What a delightful...
Way to make a perfectly awful day even worse. Another dreary day, everyone. Just muddle through this horrid life until death finally claims us.
You don't belong here. Oi, what are you looking at? You heard me. We've got enough problems here without strange weirdos wandering around town. Just keep telling yourself that, kid. And while you're at it, tell yourself that you're not missing anything by having just one personality. I seen you when the dice got rolled. You didn't change a bit. That tells us you're not from Two-Town. I reckon you're a oner, and you don't belong here. It seemed to even that there were two sides to every story, especially here in Two-Town.
where even the residents seem to be of two minds.
Dicey, over here! Dicey, come on!
Oh, hey! I've got cards to trade. Cards, cards, I got cards here, the greatest cards in the land, from my body to your hands. Yes! But was I born with a store for a body? Or did I somehow force my body to become a store? Well, you'll never know, because you'll become instantly distracted by all of the fantastic cards I have for sale. Oh, I can tell you've got an eye for cards. Always terrific to meet another connoisseur. Manny Dex, at your service. Yes, of course. It's a combination of card plus connoisseur. It's a portmanteau, you see, which I guess is itself a combination of ports and mantos. Whatever those are. Now listen, since you're a fellow connoisseur, and since business is slow, I'm gonna do you a solid, mate. Old Manny Dex is gonna give you a lovely binder to hold your cards in, on the house. We'll just need to teach you how to use it. Now then, what with that shiny new binder with all those blank pages in it, you're probably in the market for some new cards, eh? Well, good news! It just so happens I've got the greatest cards in the land from my body to your hands, ha! And at the best prices too. Where do I... Oh, mate, if I tell you my sources, what's to stop you from turning your body into a store and setting up a competing shop, eh? Oh, I asked you. Yeah, good one, mate. I'm afraid I can't tell you the provenance of my cards, just that they're an amazing deal. Best in random, only in random. Is everyone in my family a store, you ask? Honestly, I think the answer to that is pretty obvious. Glad you agree. Then we both agree the answer to that question is pretty obvious. mate, we're all born one way, and we all decide what we want to do with that. I was born with an interest in trading cards and decided to absolutely lean into my interest in trading cards. All the way, mate. Woohoo! Ha-ha, no regrets. Oi, Matty Dex here, Matty Dex here, card enthusiast and living store.
Even was beginning to learn a lot about this new part of random, but not, unfortunately.
Et moi, j'avais une question bête. T'as pas dit un moment qu'il y avait un... Pardon.
The door was locked. Perhaps someone nearby was in possession of a key.
J'avais une question sur le... Il parle plus, c'est bon? Juste à un moment, t'as dit pendant que j'avais le micro tout à l'heure que tu pouvais utiliser les cartes n'importe quand avec les points que t'as, mais tu les utilises comment quand c'est hors lancer le dé? Justement, je sais pas comment on fait pour lancer le dé quand tu veux.
I'm building it.
The flipped city in the sky. You can't miss it. It's not just me, of course. Lots of construction jobs up there. That whole site was designed by Her Royal Highness, the Queen. It's the ultimate expression of Two-Town. Name's Smokey, by the way. That's it. That's exactly it. Everything must have its other half. It's only natural. Some call the upside downtown a mere distraction, a minor obsession of the Queen designed simply to keep us all busy. You know what those people are called? Ha! Good one. No, they're traitors. They're obviously traitors. It's the ultimate expression of Two-Town, what it was always meant to be. Two cities in one.
It was the Queen's Royal Robot Guards. She had to think fast. She had to roll the dice.
Hey, you. Come here a tick. Question's not who I am, love. It's who you're with. That six-sided fellow by your side. Tell me about him. Oh, sure you don't. But then maybe I start talking to other people instead. Maybe I start telling them all about you. I think you got one of them dice by your side. See, most people wouldn't recognize them no more. They've been extinct for so long. Banned by the Queen, and she's got a terrifying black one. The only one left in all the land. Or so she thinks. I'm sure you don't. Having a dice is treason, after all. Be careful out there, love. There might not be many of us left who know what you're up to, but you can't fool everyone all of the time. See you around, kid. So, it does speak, and with the ancient dice tongue. How intriguing. Oh, feisty little one, ain't ya? No need to threaten the curious. Do say aye to the Queen once she does find you, hmm?
I don't know, Dicey, but I didn't like her one bit.
Bad hand, have you? Ah, never mind. Trade it in for a new one with me. Old Manny Dex.
Life was insane and beautiful. A glorious mess. Those who wielded dice would challenge each other in grand board game tournaments to win favor from the king or queen, or even just each other. The rules were wild and capricious, the games even more so. And everyone in Random loved them, and the dice wielders themselves, with all their heart. Hi, kid. You want crispy twigs? Kids love crispy twigs. To answer your question, yes, business is slow.
Who wants some super juice? I got super
Hey,
juice here.
kid. I'm selling crispy twigs here. Crispy twigs to trade.
Cela, street socks. Get your socks here.
Un petit côté steampunk aussi. Non, on dirait les trucs de Doctor Who là. Non, non, pas du tout. Non, c'était sur l'épisode de la Seconde Guerre mondiale où vous avez tous des masques.
Street socks. Get your socks here. Sock 2 packs, one for each of you. It's the perfect pair for the perfect pair.
Kid, I got what all kids crave.
Super juice.
Crispy
Super.
drinks. The crispiest in town.
Get your pre-chewed food here, smooth and silky. Food's not nice unless it's been chewed twice.
Super juice is the only juice with soup. Ugh, so refreshing.
Tudo bem. Aí que com quem tem. E do boy. Fantastic ball.
Oh. No, I'm stuck. Artist block. I'd trade my Gubblegregor for a flash of inspiration. Oh. I'm through Pipkin, by the way. I am an artist, but not with paints or music. My art is the art of trading, and I want to push the art forward. Trading Gubblegregors is so routine. I want to trade something that hasn't been traded before.
Say, you wouldn't be willing to trade for that costume your friend is wearing, are you?
I figured. Probably wouldn't fit too many folks anyway. Plus, people have traded costumes before. If you ever have anything to trade, you'll come see me, right? Especially something unusual. And maybe I'll offer you something amazing in exchange. Until then...
Help! Help! I'm being attacked by robots!
My stock is... I got a 50% off sale. That's twice as cheap as normal. Buy one, get one free. That's 2 items for the price of 1. That's a deal specifically made Cellar Street. Don't miss it.
Get your fresh roll, straight out of the tube. That's dinner for 2.
Oh, cool dice costume, kid. Careful you don't get arrested in it. Get your food here. I've only had dice described to me, kid, but that costume is dead on.
The heart of Two Town was even greater and bigger and scarier than in the most outlandish stories she'd heard the Junkers tell in one croft.
That's a spiffy nice costume, kid. My grandmother told me about him.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked by robots!
On a quoi? Ah. J'ai pas compris comment on trie les paquets de cartes.
Saved my bacon there, kid. Look, let me repay you with a deal. I'm looking to trade a weird-looking four-sided skull for a gubblegregger. That'll be just the thing I need to gubblegreg my way out of future robot trouble. What do you say, kid? You don't know what a gubblegregger is? Ah, forget it then, kid. But, you know, do come back if by any chance you happen to find one.
Hello! Indubitably, we're twins. We finish each other's sentences. We double each other's happiness. We share each other's husbands. We multiply each other's... Wait, what? What? You said we share each other's husbands. Yep, I don't. You've been kissing my husband? Oh my god! Two-timer! It's double the fun! Please excuse us. We need to talk about this. Sorry.
Hi, I'm Harry Twofold. I love the Upside Down Town. It's a whole second Two-Town. And they're all right.
It's a huge mistake. Sorry, you must have been speaking to my other half. I hate it.
By which I mean, it rules. Yeah, that's kind of my whole thing. But one thing will always remain consistent. My love for the Upside Down Town. It's beautiful and great and...
I hate it. Worst idea we ever had.
Brilliant in both conception and execution. A
disaster in waiting that will
make everyone happy.
To die one day so that they can escape this horrible monster city.
And then go to heaven, which will be exactly like the new Upside Down Town. You know, my doctor said the same thing. That getting so overwhelmed with the upside downs of this world all the time wasn't good for me. I called him an insensitive low roller and left. But maybe this time, I should listen.
Sale on food.
Ooh, Kibi.
Straight out of the tube. That's it for two. Never seen such an accurate costume.
Merde, ça fait combien de temps? Au moins, vous avez les jeux.
Là on m'entend. Pourquoi ça s'est coupé, je ne sais pas. Ok, salut Kibi. Bah depuis tout à l'heure je parle dans le vent. Super, c'est pas grave. Alors, comment vous les affaires?
Not the one. You wouldn't happen to have anything, would you?
J'ai un mot à vous proposer.
A word? Now that's interesting. I've never traded in words before. This could be a whole new marketplace. What's the word?
C'est une expression. En fait, chérie, c'est moi.
Oh, I've heard that before. It's a common phrase, and common things don't have value, I'm afraid. No, I can't do anything with that. No trade, kid.
Bon, y a un truc à faire avec l'autre là.
Shrunk! Get your fresh shrunk! Straight out of the tube. That's dinner for two.
That is such a creative dice costume. No way, Ronaldo. Are you seeing this?
What's a dice?
Words for sale. Who wants to buy a word? Here's one for free. Syzygy.
Bon, on retourne voir l'autre.
Oh, il y a des portes, tu t'approches, elles sont flippantes, il y a des hurlements, des musiques creepy et tout.
Not the you wouldn't happen to have any a word? Now that's interesting.
Bah non. Bon. Bon, on va avancer. Hein. J'espère qu'on pourra faire demi-tour parce que je peux rien échanger avec lui.
I got words for sale here. Choice words. Pluviophile. It means...
Square du 2. Petite mission secondaire. Ah bah il y a les copains. Ok. Ah oui, le jeu est cool. Si tu veux, tu pourras regarder le Celtic Hour. C'est le début du jeu. Le jeu est cool.
Hello! Can I interest you in a potion?
Okay.
Wait a minute. I don't know you. I only sell potions to my regular customers. I don't give out my art willy-nilly.
Okay.
You're not from around here, are you? You must feel lost.
It would be logical to give her a summary of the town that she finds herself in.
I was getting to that. Jeez. It would be logical of me to give you a summary of the town you find yourself in. As you may have noticed, we're big into duality here.
Even though it has its not unsubstantial downsides.
By the card makers, I'm speaking, Jorid!
C'est normal.
Split personality, though ours is more unfortunate than most. Jared and I don't agree on very much these days.
Tout le monde a une double personnalité.
Ah, a keen question suggesting a logical mind. Everyone in Two Town is split, but it's not always the same way. I am fated to always be battling my other half, but even on my worst days, I know that it's fair.
We battle it out and it's a great system. As you can see, Jorid and I are in conflict a lot. We want different things in business, in life, in love.
In that some of us don't want love because it's an illogical distraction.
And some of us want to get mad kissy.
Also, we are at loggerheads over the direction of our business. But not for long. I am working on a potion to decide this once and for all. Yes, a potion to decide who is in charge. Whoever drinks it will be the leader once and for all, regardless of what the dice say.
Which will be me.
You misspoke, as anyone could clearly see that I am intended to be the one in charge. If you simply reason it out, you'll see that...
You know what? I have had it with your condescending and your precious logic.
An emotional and frankly embarrassing response, dare I say, cringe. You two enjoy talking. I'm out of here.
La 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 la, can't hear you. La 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 la, can't hear you.
Ah, we have a few moments of privacy. There is one thing. That potion I mentioned. I need ingredients to finish it. And I'm afraid time is of some matter because my partner is working on a similar potion. One that will lock me out for good. It's logical, therefore, that I finish my potion first. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I would appreciate it.
Okay.
I can barely hear you with these fingers in my ears, but that sounded like a yes? Excellent. I require 3 bloobs. Unremarkable organisms distinguished by their loud screams. Listen for their sounds, and you'll find them. And don't worry about harvesting them for my experiments. My research indicates that it is actually quite ethical and logical for me to do this. I assure you it makes no difference to them. They loathe their existence all the same. All I require is that you find 3 bloobs for me, and I'll have all that I need. Oh, and there's a mighty reward in it for you. In conclusion, what I've said is highly intriguing, and if I were you, I'd go find those bloobs. Promptly. Farewell, kind stranger.
He's gone, yeah? Perfect! Listen, before you go, that potion that we're working on, I need ingredients first to finish it. Because as soon as he gets control again, my partner is going to invent a potion to lock me out for good! There's no stopping him. It's logical. So, you know, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I'd be much obliged. Perfect! Oh, perfect! Okay, I'll need 3 bloobs, same as him, but you need to give them to me. Oh, and there's a reward in it for you. I know, it's so intriguing. If I were you, I'd go find those ingredients to discover what it is.
Il y a le cerveau qui est dedans. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a d'autre par là? Il y a lui.
You dang little blue critter! You can't hear that, can't you? That noise! Dang it. I'm trying to sleep, and that blabbed bloob is up on my roof making a ruckus. Lady, you'd do an old man's heart good if you could see your way to clearing those dang bloobs off my roof. All I want to do is nap. I'm old. I've spent more hours awake than anyone, and I deserve some moments of blessed unconsciousness. Quiet unconsciousness. You'll help me, won't you? I'll reward you or something. Thank you, little one. You've made an old man's heart want to fill with hope, which will happen as soon as this old man's ears are no longer filled with cotton to keep that darn noise down. Please don't dawdle now. I'm very old. Some of us are trying to sleep.
Ah, c'est pas grave. Sans doute la créature la plus inutile de tous, Léa. En tout cas, c'est ce qu'on va vous faire croire. Le pauvre Blooby. Merci.
Thank you, little one.
100 balles. De la thune. Boum.
A dice! Child! Yes, you! Come closer. You, child! I believe we can be useful to each other. Not in a direct way, but there is something else you may be able to achieve in the meantime. You see, I've noticed that you have a dice with you.
Oh, lui, il connaît pas. C'est pas un dé, c'est un chien dicté.
Right.
J'ai peur que ça dépasse la mission.
Child. You'll need your wits to survive what's coming, I'd wager. So, let's say, hypothetically, you have a dice, which of course you don't, which means you, hypothetically, have experience in their identification and true nature. I've heard tell of a dice circulating Cellar Street. Of course, it's been so long since a true dice has been here. People don't entirely recognize it for what it is. And if these rumors were true, well,
I dare say you could be the one to find it. Folks dimly sense it has value. They treat it as something rare and unique, say a fossil, not knowing its true value, its true nature. I believe someone like yourself could trade for it, or at the very least, trade up to it. Hypothetically, of course. And if you did hypothetically succeed in possessing such a dice, well, I'd be interested, and I'd make it worth your while. Worth your while indeed. I've heard stories around Cellar Street. There's all sorts of strange items for trade there. And if you can't find it directly, you could trade until you do. I've told you all I can. Except that I've heard whispers that someone is buying words, and someone else is selling them. And that would be where I'd start.
Ah, c'est pour ça que je pouvais pas le faire.
Make yourself useful, child. Trade and trade until, before you know it, you've got your hands on one of those dangerous, awful, deadly dice. And then you give it to me, and I will take care of it.
Ah, donc il y en a qui se rappellent de ce que c'était avant. Qu'est-ce qu'on a par là? Plus rien. Ah.
Behold, the door to Three Town. Alas, the door was sealed shut, and only a roll of a 3 would open it. But Evan's friend was 1 dot short. He could only roll a 1 and a 2, and Evan would have to find a way to upgrade him.
Strange. What's up with these little guys? Well, I wonder if they could fix you.
Bagarre. Ah non, arène de jeu. Atteignez la fin.
Roll your dice and defeat all enemies. It's that simple.
Vous êtes coincé dans un jeu de plateau. Il s'agit d'une rencontre spéciale dans laquelle vous devez atteindre un objectif pour gagner. L'objectif est simple, faire atteindre la case finale à votre pièce. Lancez D6, la pièce avance du nombre de cases égal au résultat du dé. Ok. Lorsque la pièce s'arrête sur la case, une bulle de ralentissement apparaît sur cette case où les ennemis et les projectiles qui entrent dans la bulle sont ralentis. Lorsque le pion s'arrête sur une case, un oiseau survole l'arène, tire-lui dessus pour récupérer son trésor. Ok. Bah, c'est une bagarre, mais avec...
Game over.
On finit ça et on arrête l'heure. Boum, touché. Ok, ma pièce va avancer de 1.
Seemed as though Dicey was affecting that giant board game.
Ah, juste une fois. Paf, casse-toi la figure. 1. On va prendre l'épée. Et hop.
Slow time bubble has appeared.
Voilà. Puissance et durabilité. Ça va faire mal. Rien de spécial là, c'est ça?
The board game is nearing its end. Soon we shall have a winner.
On reste sous la fou. Alors.
Here comes more treasure.
Yes. Merde. Y'a plus d'armes. Deux. On va leur mettre une petite bombe. Oh, ça va encore spot des adversaires. Boum.
There's a slow time bubble in the board game.
On va le faire tomber. Boum. Ah, je suis trop bête. Alors, on a une épée. Un seul point. On va mettre ça de côté, on va utiliser ça. Oui, une épée. C'est cassé. C'est gagné. Check mat. Ah. Maître du jeu. Si une pièce est présente sur le plateau, elle se déplace d'une case supplémentaire. Ensuite, vous piochez une carte. Cool. Voilà.
Even knew that the door wouldn't open until Dicey had a third pip. Which was good, because it saved me from having to repeat myself.
Et tant mieux parce que ça m'éviterait de me répéter. Bon, on fait une micro-pause pour finir cette heure-là de gaming. Je fais une petite outro et on revient dans quelques instants pour une petite heure de jeu.